This is the Ulanzi MT-73, a compact selfie stick, tripod and extension pole all-rounder. Sort of. I bought it mainly for my mirrorless camera so I can set it on the table for talking headshots or use it as a compact setup when shooting some B-roll on the desk. So far so good, and this thing is supposed to hold up to 2 kilos. Let's find out if that's true. Oh, and while I was at it, I also picked up a quick release plate here. But more on that later. If you enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like and hit that subscribe button. Let's roll the intro. Alright, here we go. I bought this tripod from Ulanzi. It's the MT-73 extension tripod and it should hold around 2 kilos. That means I can also use it with my mirrorless camera, as long as I don't put it on a really heavy lens. So let's open this up. This is awesome. There's even a carrying strap included, so you can take it with you without worrying about losing it. That's a nice touch. The build quality feels really solid and it's slightly flexible too, which is pretty cool. Then you get this, what's that? Okay, a quality certificate. Always nice to see that it's been properly tested. And that's pretty much it. There are some safety instructions and then of course the tripod itself. It looks great. There's also an extra mount on the side for something like a microphone or another accessory. Basically a hot shoe mount, cool. Then you've got the ball head here, which you can easily adjust. You can screw your camera onto it and it's nice that you can lock it in place so it doesn't move around. When you extend it, it actually gets quite long, around, I would say, 50-55 centimeters, but it still feels compact overall. And when you open the legs, oh, that's cool, that's really sturdy. They are connected directly to the main pole, which give it extra stability. When it's fully extended, it almost reaches up to my camera lens, so that's pretty close. Alright, I would say that's it for the tripod. I also grabbed an extra accessory because I don't want to keep screwing my camera on and off this thing all the time. So I picked up another useful little gadget from Falcom, featuring Ulanzi I think, and I'm gonna combine it. Let's open this package. Inside there's a quick release plate that is compatible with Arca Swiss. You can remove this plastic cover and it's super easy to use. Just press the button on the side and it releases the mounting plate. You do have to screw it onto your camera with a screwdriver, which isn't ideal. I prefer when there's a small hook so you can tighten it by hand. Cool. Okay, that's it for the unboxing. Now let's put everything together, mount my camera on top and see if it's strong enough to hold the weight. Okay, let's continue adding everything together. First, let's mount the plate to the bottom of the camera. Yeah, doing that with a screwdriver is definitely not my favorite way to do it. I mean, wait a second. Yeah, I mean, look at that. This is how it should be. Please do so. I don't know why this screw only thing is still a thing. I just don't get it. Maybe you can help me out. Write your opinion in the comments down below. Alright, that said, it's now fixed to the camera. But if it ever loosens, I would have to carry around a screwdriver or maybe try it with a coin. Okay, let's try it out. Okay, a coin works too. But still, anyway, screw the base plate on the tripod. That part is easier, as you can see here. You can just use the wheel here. What I don't like though is that it's made out of plastic. But okay, for the price around 20 bucks, I think you can live with that. Let's see how durable this thing really is and hopefully nothing breaks. Okay, time to click my Sony A7 IV in, and that was easy. Alright, this works smoothly. When it's not extended, it stays nice and stable on the table, which is great. So using it as a tabletop tripod for B-roll or talking headshots definitely works. I'm using the Sigma 16-28mm f2.8 lens here, so a wide angle lens and not too heavy. Let's extend the tripod. Okay, it still holds the camera steady even up there. Let's extend it all the way to its maximum. And cool, that works too. Alright, let's go one step further and tilt the camera angle a bit for those top-down or up-down shots. But be careful here. You will need to adjust one of the legs forward so it doesn't tip over. I would say this test is done, but be careful. Now let's check the vlogging capability. For that I don't really need to extend the pole much. or not at all. The right angle is the sweet spot, and here we go. Plus I will use the hot shoe mount on the side to use it together with my Rode video mic I've directly connected to the camera. So, and this is now how it looks when I vlog on my Sony A7 IV in combination with the MT-73. So it extends the range a little bit, and even though I have a very wide angle lens here, you can see it. This is now 28 and this is now 16. I can extend it even more, and it's very comfortable, and the sound should also be very good because my microphone here is directly fixed on the tripod and connected directly to the camera, so the sound should be also great. You can see here in my Osmo Pocket 3 screen how it looks like when you vlog, and I think this is a really cool setup. And when you put it on the 16 millimeters, you can also loosen your grip a bit, and you do not need to extend it that much. So this is really great, and so you can simply vlog also with this setup. And when you're tired, you take it here, you open the legs, you put it somewhere here, and all right, and just keep it stable here, and then you can simply continue vlogging here. 1 second, you have to adjust your microphone and you can continue vlogging here. As easy as that. Alright, and because it's a bit cold out here, I would suggest let's go back to the studio for the next scene and the conclusion. Alright, to wrap things up, the Ulanzi MT-73 definitely impressed me for what it is. It's compact, sturdy enough for my mirrorless setup, and super practical whether you're vlogging, shooting B-roll, or just using it as a tabletop tripod. And since it can easily hold my Sony A7 IV, it can very likely use it with my DJI Osmo Pocket 3 as well. That one is even lighter, so no problem there. But be careful when using heavier lenses, and in general always make sure it stands sturdy on the table so it doesn't tip over. Sure, it's not built like a tank, but for around 20 bucks it does exactly what it should, and it does it well. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a like, subscribe to the channel and hit that bell so you won't miss the next one. And if you want to keep watching, here's another video from me. Thanks for watching, stay healthy, take care, and I will see you in the next video.